Welcome everybody to today's session at WorldMiner. My name is Ola Johannes Lind. I'm the CEO of WorldMiner. You're all invited to access our platform, install our application, and become part of our community. You can also follow WorldMiner on the social media X, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Medium. You can visit our website, worldminer.io, and to learn more about our project. And our application is available for download at the App Store and Google Play. You can also join our Telegram communities, WorldMiner Global, WorldMiner Brazil, or WorldMiner Bulgaria. As WorldMiner, we do believe that blockchain mining should not longer be the privilege of the few, and everyone should have the access to its benefits. In the future digital economy, regardless of location or wealth, everyone should have the equal opportunities to participate and gain. We think that only together we can move towards a more inclusive, sustainable, and transparent future. And that is the reason why WorldMiner strategically works with WorldCoin to shape the future of cryptocurrency together, aiming to address the regulatory gaps in WorldCoin's global market within the OpenAI's grand vision, to enhance its reach and influence, as OpenAI envisions a future where advanced AI systems can significantly improve the world, solving some of the most pressing global challenges, believing that AI has potential to positively impact new aspects of life, from healthcare and education to climate change and economic development. Their vision is to see AI deployed in ways that enhance human potential while ensuring it's aligned with human values and safety principles. WorldCoin's visions revolves around providing every individual with World ID, a proof of personhood system that verifies a unique user, distinguishes it from bots. This is done using an orb, a biometric device that scans people's irises to confirm their identity while maintaining privacy. WorldCoin is used with the WorldCoin ecosystem for transactions, governance, and incentivizing participation. WorldCoin aims to address economic inequality by distributing WorldCoin to individuals globally, enabling access to digital economies and decentralized financial system. It's a part of a larger vision to promote universal access to financial services and identify verification in a decentralized manner. As WorldMiner, we trust in the market potential of our coin, ATM, which has developed to provide computing power and help fill the gaps left by WorldCoin, offering a substantial market opportunity. Users can acquire computing power at a low cost and earn returns for both WorldCoin and WorldMiner. WorldMiner and WorldCoin both aimed at OpenAI's core initiatives, as both developed a robust cryptocurrency financial ecosystem. Their market education, promotion, and technical support are top tier, demonstrating strong capabilities. WorldMiner provides not only basic staking mining returns, but also offers additional rewards through various incentive programs and activities, as you can have felt or see in our new Telegram bot for participating. So by participating in staking reward programs and computing power competitions on the platform, users can earn extra returns, further boosting gains. Join us today, WorldMiner, to shape your financial digital future. Today's sessions is about crypto mass adoption, and that refers to the widespread use and acceptance of digital currencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and others by general public, businesses, and institutions. And that includes the factor influencing it, challenges, trends, and potential scenarios in the future. So cryptocurrency was first introduced with Bitcoin in 2009. And since then, has revolutionized the way people perceive money, digital finance, and the role of decentralized systems. Bitcoin and subsets of altcoins, that is, alternative cryptocurrencies, were initially seen as a niche investment or speculative assets, largely limited to tech enthusiasts and libertarians. But, however, as awareness grew, so did the cryptocurrency market, resulting in mainstream discussions about how these digital currencies could be incorporated in today's everyday life, businesses, and institutions. Cryptocurrencies mass adoption refers to a point where the digital currencies becomes that common medium of exchange, store of value, a unit of account that is integrated into the global financial system. While we are not there yet, the trend is moving towards this scenario. Mass adoption would mean the regular use of cryptocurrency in daily transactions, government acceptance, business integration, and the development of the robust crypto ecosystem with infrastructure capable of supporting large-scale use. So the adaptation process of any technology would be broken down in stages, and cryptocurrency is no different. So according to the classic diffusion of innovation model, there are 5 stages in this adaptation process. First, we have the innovators, the tech-savvy individuals who was the earliest to adopt cryptocurrencies, seeing the potential in the blockchain technology. And we would have the early adopters, that is a broader set of individuals or organization that adopted cryptocurrency after seeing its initial success. Then we have coming to the early majorities, when the technology becomes appealing to a larger segment of our society, often as the usability improves and risk become more manageable. The late majority, more conservative users or companies that adopt crypto as it becomes normalized and standardized. And we can see now in banks, for example. Laggards is the last group to adopt cryptocurrencies, often out of necessity or when traditional systems no longer work efficiently. So currently we are in that transitional phase between early adopters and the early majorities, as more businesses and individuals are beginning to recognize the potential of cryptocurrencies. And there are several factors that are contributing to this potential mass adoption of cryptocurrencies. These include technological advancements, the economic and financial environment, the regulatory frameworks, and shift in public sentiments. The core technology behind cryptocurrencies, blockchain, offer that's advantages such as transparency, security, and decentralization. As the technology matures, innovation like layer 2 solutions like Lightning Network for Bitcoin or optimistic rollups for Ethereum are making cryptocurrency more scalable and suitable for daily transactions with less or smaller transactions fees. User-friendly applications, wallets, and exchanges has made it easier for the average person to access, to buy, to store, and use cryptocurrencies. Decentralized finance platforms, or NFTs, the non-fungible tokens, and crypto credit cards or debit cards are creating that broader use cases, driving consumer interest. The global economic instability, exacerbated by events like the COVID-19 pandemic, has led many people to search for alternative stores of value and payment systems. So in the regions with hyperinflations, like Argentina, for example, Venezuela, and others, the devaluation of fiat currency or capital controls, cryptocurrency offers a decentralized alternative that bypasses these traditional banking systems. The entrance of institutional investors, large corporations, and even governments into the cryptocurrency market had a significant impact on the legitimacy and adaptations. Look at the companies like Tesla, Square, or MicroStrategy that had added Bitcoin to their balance sheets. And I mean, MicroStrategy, I think, is one of the biggest now in the world holding Bitcoins. And they are not traditionally a cryptocurrency company. MicroStrategy is actually evolved to become this today. And then there is investments firms like Grayscale and Coinbase that has made cryptocurrency trading accessible to more traditional investors. And additionally, central bank digital currencies, the CBDCs, are being explored by governments, which could introduce a government-backed form of digital currency. And we see this growing globally. Many still at the white paper stage, but there will come many in the coming year will come alive on their national platforms. The cryptocurrency has found early adaptation in the remittance markets, where individuals send money cross-border without the high fees or delays associations with traditional banking, or like remittance services like Western Union. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies are being used as a low-cost alternative for international transfers, or USDT. As governments develop clearer frameworks around the legal and tax treatment of cryptocurrencies, this will likely drive greater adaptation more quickly. Some countries, like El Salvador, has gone as far as recognizing Bitcoin as legal tender. And in countries where cryptocurrencies have clear regulations, businesses and individuals feel more comfortable transacting in them. So the trend toward an increasingly digital and globalized economy favors the application of digital currencies. As more aspects of commerce and finance move online, cryptocurrencies become the standard medium for internet-based transaction, cross-border commerce, and international trade, increasing the adaptation. So despite these promising factors that drives adaptation, several key challenges and obstacles needs to be overcome to achieve these mass adaptations. Because we have the scalability issues. Because most existing blockchain networks, for example, Bitcoin or Ethereum, face scalability challenges that hinders these mass adaptations. These platforms, in their current state, struggle to the volume of transaction that would be required for that everyday global usage. But solutions like Ethereum 2.0, sharding, and Layer 2 networks are being developed, but until they are fully implemented, scalability remains still a problem. And as you know, Bitcoin and some other cryptocurrency operates on proof of work, POW. Consensus mechanisms requires enormous amount of energy to maintain the network. So the environment impact of cryptocurrency mining had drawn criticism. And this could hinder widespread adaptation if more energy efficient consensus mechanisms like proof of stake or cleaner energy sources aren't adopted. And we can even see it already today, not for cryptocurrency per se, but for the artificial intelligence industry. The other day, Microsoft is signed an agreement to take all the power from a nuclear reactor in state of New York on the Staten Island, where there was a big controversy. Not many people can maybe know that are young, but in the past, it was a big controversy regarding this nuclear reactor so close to a big city and so on. So they actually decommissioned it. And now it's going to be an energy source for Microsoft that buying all that power to be able to utilize it as clean energy for their AI need of computing. And then some countries that are moving toward the regulatory clarities. There's still a great deal of uncertainty in many regions. Still, cryptocurrency faces legal hurdles in many countries, with some governments outright banning its use, while others, like China, has implemented crackdowns on mining and trading. The uncertainty over taxation, security regulations, and the anti-money laundering policies makes it a risky business to fully embrace crypto. And cryptocurrencies are notoriously volatile because they trade on so many exchanges 24/7, with prices capable of swinging wildly within the short time frames, makes them less attractive as a stable source of value or medium of exchange. Stable coins that are cryptocurrencies pegged to a value of fiat currencies offer a potential solutions to this issue, but their adaptation remains limited compared to traditional cryptocurrencies like Bitcoins. And cryptocurrencies still present the technical challenges for non-technical users. Wallet, private keys, seed phrases requires a level of technical competence or understanding that many people find intimidating in the beginning. Security also a major concern, as hacks, scams, and theft have resulted in significant losses, both for retail and institutional investors. So for mass adoption, the user experience must be simplified and security measures must be enhanced. So while businesses accepting cryptocurrencies as a form of payment are increasing, but their numbers still remains relatively small compared to traditional fiat currencies. For mass adoption to occur, more merchants, both online and in-store, need to accept digital currencies as payment. And I think we see now MasterCard and Visa is actually working and creating a lot of solutions in this space for the moment, where there is like a hybrid between storing crypto value in a wallet where you can access it through a fiat currency directly, and they do the inter-exchange in real time at time of purchase, meaning that the merchants doesn't need to learn about cryptocurrencies per se. They will get their dollar worth of goods as they are selling it for the dollar worth of goods into their bank account. So that will increase, but it takes time. So DeFi, or decentralized finance platforms, provides that financial services, lending, borrowing, and trading without the need for the traditional banks or intermediaries. As we see DeFi grows, it showcases how cryptocurrencies can be used for a wide range of financial activities, potentially replacing a traditional financial system. CBDCs, that are digital currencies issued by the central bank, provided a state-backed form of digital currency. And if it gets widely adopted, CBDC would pave the way for greater familiarity with digital currencies for the public, because they will educate and give the assurance, making the transition of decentralized cryptocurrencies smoother. Many countries, including China, Sweden, and the Bahamas, are piloting these CBDCs already. The tokenization of real-world assets. And I think here is a really interesting RWAs, like real estate, stocks, commodities, even gold, using blockchain's technology allows for that more liquidity and easy transfer of ownership. This opens a new market and use cases for cryptocurrencies as people become more accustomed to interacting with tokenized assets. So major financial institutions, like I said, like Visa, MasterCard, even PayPal, is offering these cryptocurrency related services now, making it easier for consumers to use digital currencies for everyday transactions. So like crypto debit cards, PayPal's crypto functionalities, and traditional banking apps supporting Bitcoins are all indication of crypto growing in the mainstream finance. You see it with Revolut in Europe, you see it with Nubank in Latin America, etc. And cryptocurrencies are increasingly being integrated into online games and virtual worlds, where they serve as the medium of exchanges of tool or ownerships, for example, NFTs. And the rise of metaverse and blockchain-based games like Axie Infinity is expanding the use cases for crypto, specifically the younger generation. The entrance of institutional investors like the crypto space is another significant trend, where large firms now allocating portions of the portfolio to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other digital assets. And there is an increasing level of trust and legitimacy around cryptocurrencies. So in the near future, the cryptocurrency adaptation will likely continue its growth, driven by the aforementioned factor and trends. But for full mass adaptation, it still will be depend on how well the crypto industry can address the existing challenges, specifically around scalability, regulation, and user experience. So cryptocurrency as the digital cash. In this scenario, cryptocurrency becomes widely used as cash or credit cards. Everyday purchases like groceries, services, and online shopping are seamlessly made with the digital currencies. This requires that widespread merchant adoption, low transactions fee, and user-friendly wallets that abstract away the complexity of blockchain technology. Instead of cryptocurrency dominating multiple digital currencies, including stablecoins, CBDCs, and decentralized cryptocurrencies, coexist and serve different purposes. Some may be used for cross-border payments, others as stores of value, and still others for niche purposes such as the decentralized finance. When it comes to the government or corporate adaptations, they could integrate cryptocurrency into their ecosystems, either as payment options or reward systems, or way to tokenize shares and assets. Meanwhile, government might begin holding cryptocurrency as part of their national reserve or launching their own state-backed digital currencies. Or it can be utilized to enhance different kind of programs like awareness of recycling, for example, or other things where you can combine a reward system with the cryptocurrency to reward the participants or the residents in a community to be more aware and achieve greater success in recycling or climate change, etc. So there is many things that are coming to play in the near future where governments or principalities or municipalities actually starting looking at these kind of things. And we've seen it in Europe, we've seen it in Finland and other places where they actually utilize this for tourism to be more aware and more eco-friendly as well. And it's quite interesting concept because it's about rewarding the participants, but utilizing a digital currency to do this reward and utilize with the local merchants in that community. Cryptocurrencies could play that significant role in promoting financial inclusions in regions where access to banking is limited. So by utilizing mobile phones and blockchain technology, individuals in developing nations could participate in this global economy without relying on traditional financial infrastructure. So fintechmagazine.com published an article related to this discussion last month. And the article, and I think it's quite interesting because Bitpanda is doing a really great job. Bitpanda, Gen Z, Millennium Spirit in Crypto Adaptation. A YouGov survey commissioned by Bitpanda revealed that Gen Zs and Millennium dominate the crypto market in Europe, with Switzerland in the forefront. So a study that was conducted by YouGov analyzed 5 European countries: Switzerland, Austria, France, Germany, and Italy, highlighting Switzerland as the frontrunner with 23% of its population owning digital currencies. Austria follows with 18%, France with 14%, but Germany trails with 11% and Italy 9%, respectively. So the survey underscores the enthusiasm of the younger generation toward cryptocurrencies, with millennials aged 28 to 43 and Generation Z aged 18 to 27 showing significant interest. And on average, 24% of millennials and 19% of GSM owns cryptocurrency across these surveyed countries, leading with Switzerland, followed by Austria, France, Germany, and Italy. So this trend is an indicative of a broader shift in financial engagement among younger Europeans. And it's increasingly turning to digital assets as part of their investment portfolios. And this is quite interesting because in many countries there is a young generation. Say, for example, Indonesia, huge population, and their digital financing, as it was in the past or now, will change rapidly in the future, in my view as well. So Eric Demont, the co-founder and CEO of Bitpanda, says the future of finance is in the hands of the younger generation. So let's take that phrase again. The future of finance is in the hands of the younger generation. So it's the young people that continue to drive the adoption of cryptocurrencies. And the interesting part of this survey also, that nearly 29% of individuals under the age of 43 plan to invest in cryptocurrencies over the next year, with 46% of these younger cohorts expressing confidence that Bitcoin's value will rise in coming months. This optimism is a statement to the growing belief in the potential of cryptocurrencies to deliver high returns, provide that independence from traditional financial institutions, and offer anonymity in transaction and the liquidity. So you can see that, for example, younger gamers and where you buy in gaming rewards and how you can be rewarded with digital currencies during play games and so on. So their lives is integrated with digital currency in a different way that older generation like myself, coming from a traditional banking financial landscape. And I think we will see a lot of these transitions, specifically from COVID and onwards. It has put the mobile phone, since that is becoming the medium of interaction for anything digital today. And today in your daily consumption or your daily life, digitally is consuming more and more of your time every day. So it's kind of a transition where we see where the evolution is taking place because of the need and the necessity, and the, can always say, we are dependent in a way like we are dependent on coffee, right? Every day we need it. So, and it's just going to grow. And this is quite interesting article regarding this, because everybody in the business, everybody in traditional business needs to understand where digital is going, and specifically now with artificial intelligence and blockchain technology. And since the MiCA Act was passed in the European Union, has given that trust for crypto. And it approves the spot ETFs for Bitcoin and Ether on the US stock exchanges, for example. So let's ask another question that is interesting. Does crypto have a gender disparity? Despite the enthusiasm among younger investors, the survey highlights there is still a big significant gender disparity in cryptocurrency investments. Men are more likely to invest across all asset classes. That includes cryptocurrencies. And that's actually quite big difference still, 21% of men compared to 8% of women have invested. This gap extends to other investments as individual shares, precious metals, ETFs. Furthermore, 47% of women surveyed indicated no plans to invest in any asset class compared to 27% of men. So the motivation for investing in cryptocurrencies are varied. But with high potential returns being the most cited reasons at 24%, followed by the independence from traditional financial systems at 22%, and the anonymity that you're anonymous 21%. But it's still very interesting because it's about potential high returns. Obviously, the greed is always the driven factor and has been with Bitcoin since it went from up to 2,000, then 4,000, and then from 4,000 to 20 and onwards where it is today, 60, 70,000. So greed has always been the motivator, and it has been the motivator in any kind of financial ecosystem. So obviously that one would always be the number one in my view. But interesting is, and this I think financial traditional institutions should pay a lot of interest to, that 22% of them want to have the independence from traditional financial systems. 22% is quite high. And that 21% wants to be anonymous, like you are when you're playing a game. And I think that part has to do when you're playing video games or you're playing these kind of things with people, that you are an avatar, you are a persona that is not you. It's actually you have your anonymity as a person, but you have your token or your avatar as you're present in the digital space. So it's quite interesting because obviously greed always starts, but the independence that you can liquidate, you can send, you can receive, you can do this in a heartbeat without going through the horror stories, what banking was 10, 15, 20 years ago, when you stand in long lines or there were government owned, they were only open during certain hours. And then came the ATM machines that gave a little bit more freedom. But now they are putting in implementation that you can only take out or you can only deposit certain amount of cash in ATMs, etc., etc. So I think that is very interesting, the independence. And I think it's going to grow. And it's going to grow quickly when the mass adoption comes there. But there remains still a call for government regulation that has already been introduced and comprehensive education about cryptocurrencies, where 19% of the respondents advocate for each of these ones. So education about cryptocurrency. And I still think that is very important. And it comes hand in hand with government, proactive governments that see and realize the future of finance, the future of digital currencies. So a comprehensive education that starts in school, for example, is important. And obviously the enhanced security measures and the greater stability in the crypto market is also high percentage of the respondents respectively. So, speaking about cryptocurrency trends and where we are in the future with digital currencies and artificial intelligence that is only growing, where we see daily big news announcement of big corporation needs for a lot of computing power, energy, etc., is where WorldMiner's innovative staking mining platform combines both the artificial intelligence and the cryptocurrency trends. The staking system of WorldMiner allows various staking options depending on the budget. So what is staking? The staking is the process of locking cryptocurrency assets for a predetermined amount of time in order to support a blockchain operation. Staking your cryptocurrency earns you that additional cryptocurrencies. Many blockchains today uses proof of stake, where users stake predetermined amounts of cryptocurrency to support the blockchain by confirming fresh transactions and to generate new blocks. In WorldMiner, you enjoy 4 different staking mining methods. Dual coin mining. In this method is the starting process in the WorldMiner that you have to go to start in your journey as a miner. And that requires minimum only a minimum investment of 100 USDT in the value of 70% of USDT and 30% of our SAM token, our WorldMiner seed token, respectively. So this principle will generate every 24 hours WorldCoin that we discussed in the beginning of the statement, and WorldMiner coins in the same 70-30% ratio. The daily output rewards will be automatically transferred to your wallet once it's generated. And it has 4 different modalities that goes from the beginner starting testing duration of 7 days. That gives you a profit output daily of 0.7% of this output of WorldCoin and WorldMiner. Then we have the 30-day period that gives you an additional 0.3%. So you have 1% on a daily output reward. The 90 days, because crypto mining is about getting that daily reward on a long-term basis and with a 1.2% daily output. And the artificial intelligence mining of 180 days gives you 1.5% daily output rewards of WorldCoins and SAM, WorldMiner seed token, in the output of WorldMiner token. So it's important also that after the staking period is over, you can either select to get all of your principal back, or you start a new staking with the same principal. So this methodology applies to any staking in our platform. ATM mining. In the second staking mining method in our platform, here you utilize the generated WorldMiner from the dual coin mining, and you stake it to generate ATM coins at 1% daily profit with a lockup period of 10 days. ATM is one of the WorldMiner's coins that can be traded on the secondary markets, and you can find it on listed CoinStore or Coin8, for example. Liquidity mining is our third method, and it's a very interesting method for investors because you stake either WorldCoin or ATM coins, or both if you prefer. You get a 1.5% daily profit on the same coin for a lockup period of 10 days. But the interesting part is that if you decide to restake again after these 10 days, the platform grants you another 0.5% extra for the following 10-day period, meaning that you have 2% for the next 10 days. And this goes on up to 5%. So bear in mind that this accumulated output percentage in this method is bound to each independent staking process that you started. So you can start many. And you can continuously have these rewards doing the liquidity mining. That is very profitable. Our easy earn is you stake either WellCoin or WM coins or both only for a 24-hour lockup period and gets 0.7% daily reward outfit profit. So it's gaining from both traditional virtual markets. So install our WorldMiner app today and begin your success and journey with WorldMiner. So let's conclude today's interesting topic. The crypto mass adaptation of cryptocurrencies. We are still in the early stages, but the path is becoming much clearer moving forward. The transformative potential of cryptocurrency obviously lies in their ability to decentralize financial systems, to offer new ways of storing and exchanging value. And challenges such as the scalability, regulations, volatility, and other user experiences obviously remains hurdles, but can be overcome. So as the technology continues to evolve and public awareness grows, the prospect of cryptocurrency becomes an integral part of the global financial landscape, and it looks very interesting. Whether as a decentralized form of digital cash or a store value or means to power to the next wave of technological innovation, cryptocurrencies are poised to play a major role in the future of finance. That concludes our topic for today. I would thank you everybody for joining, and I see you in our next session. My name is Ola Johanneslin. I'm the CEO of WorldMiner. Have a good evening.